We've got sandwiches to make and bacon to throw, so let's jump right in and learn to play Bacon Lettuce Throwdown. This is a fast-paced card management game where you race to complete recipe cards using ingredients from your hand. Be quick and sabotage your friends using the power of bacon. Create 5 piles of face-down recipe cards in the middle of the table. Starting with 5 recipe cards in the first pile, each pile should have 1 fewer recipe, with only 1 card in the 5th pile. You won't use every recipe in a single game. Shuffle the ingredient cards and create approximately equal piles for each player. No need to be perfect here. This is your draw pile and should be placed to your right. Draw 5 ingredient cards to form your starting hand. Flip over the recipe card pile with 5 cards and spread them face up so everyone can reach them. Place the bacon plushie within reach of all players. Everyone ready? Let's get cooking. As your first move, discard a card from your hand face up to your left and then draw a new card from your draw pile. You can only have 5 ingredients in your hand at a time, so continue discarding and drawing cards until you have ingredients that match a face-up recipe card. When you can match a recipe, shout out the recipe name that you have, and then name the ingredients while placing them down one by one onto the table. Once you're finished, take the recipe card, tuck the used ingredients under it, add them all to your win pile, and draw back up to 5 cards. Other players should not stop drawing, discarding, or shouting recipes while a player is matching a recipe. If you claim a recipe with bacon as an ingredient, grab the plush bacon from the table and toss it at another player. That player must discard their whole hand, return the bacon to the center of the table, and draw back up to 5 new cards. If you run out of cards in your draw pile, grab the discard pile of the player on your right and flip it over to make yourself a new draw pile. If the player on your right doesn't have a pile for you to grab, continue around the table until there is a discard pile you can take. Remember, discard piles will always be face up. Once all the face up recipe cards have been claimed, the round ends. Draw back up to 5 ingredient cards, flip over the next largest pile of recipes, and repeat the round. After the final recipe card is claimed, the game is over. The player with the most points on their recipe cards is the winner, and if there is a tie, the player with the most bacon recipes wins. And those are the basics. Here are some special rules. If 2 players are going for the same recipe, the first player to correctly name the recipe, call out all their ingredients, and touch the recipe card gets the points. When you get to throw the bacon, you can use it on someone who is calling out a recipe. If you make the throw before they touch the recipe card, they must discard all of their ingredients, including the ones they were using at the time. Be careful when throwing the bacon. You don't need to actually hit someone to make them discard their hand. It is better to lightly toss the plush so it stays close rather than sending the victim away from the table to chase a rogue bacon. Any questions? Check out the full detailed rulebook for explanations and example rounds. Now you're ready to throw down like the best of them. Thanks for watching.